I wanna move, I wanna groove, so I can lose any trace of the blues, and I don't care who's ever there, but just beware. I tear it up like a bear, I rock the club, I push and shove, and then we love, until we both get enough. I like to rule, nobody's fool, I'm ultra cool, I kick it down like a mule. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the disco till the morning light. I want more. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the disco till the morning light. I want more. When I'm getting down, I rule this town, I'm rolling now. When I rock this crown, I come undone. Second to none, I'm number one in the category of fun. Walk through the door, no time before I hit the floor, and then I call for more. I feel the heat down to my feet, don't feel complete until I rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the disco till the morning light. I want more. Give me the I just want to rock this town tonight, and take it down on the dance floor, from the disco till the morning light. I want more.
Yep. Doesn't make sense. I'm talking to myself, as always. Thank you, Stevie. I appreciate that. Jen, hurry back. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. You should hear it here in a second. Hey, yeah, here I am. I mean, physically, but now you can actually hear me, too. Hey, guys. How is everybody doing? Yeah. You know, I think, Stevie, if I did not start a show talking to myself, it wouldn't be a show. And you would think I know. It's just like coming in to hang out for a meeting or whatever, and I'm still muted. And I don't get it. They're like, yeah, you're muted. Usually it's Marcy that says that. Anyway, so how's the music check, guys? Stevie, since you and Paula are the one talking. Exactly, Stevie. It's just something that happens. Okay, so you guys can't hear the music and you can hear me. Awesome. Thanks, Dave. Okay, thank you, Paula. Yeah, I decided to get some violin and some dubstep going on tonight. So, what is everybody vaping on? I did ask that, just nobody heard me. I can start talking. What? W-H-A-T. What? Is, I don't know S, so here we'll just make S like this. I couldn't do sign language. Spider pig, and oh god. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell everybody that's watching right now what spider pig is besides bacon. And we are getting bacon in the shop again, unfortunately, because it is going into our suicide juice. Nick is going to put it in there. Bacon and strawberry cream. See, that just doesn't sound right, Cam. It'll actually make me very sick. Castle Long. You know, we had a lot of customers come in today, and they were talking about Castle Long and talking about how they want the Castle Long Reserve. And what a lot of people don't realize is when you buy a barrel, it's $3,000 for a barrel, but you only get one nic level. So if and it's hard for a shop really that's, you know, trying to buy so many different things to get just one nic level, because you want to have it for everybody in all different nic levels. Yes, bacon. Bacon juice run, exactly. Do not let your friends vape savory, but apparently Cam likes it, and I'm sorry. That's just, no. I'm not going to be sucking on your penis anytime soon. And, okay. So, I am going to bring in our first guest. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, no bacon juice, Jen. By the way, Jen, I get to vocalize this. I love your fucking hair, man. And we have Jeff with us from Tasty Vapor as he's blowing his vapor around again.
Trying to get it out of the way.
So we can actually see you. So welcome to the show, and we want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Jeff from Tasty Vapor.
Tasty Vapor. Has anybody tried any Tasty Vapor juice? I know people have. I've seen the name for the last year and a half.
Yeah, we've been in business since, God, about 2009.
Really? Wow.
We
Jen, you
first
need to check the
outlets
juices.
in the United States, so.
Well, I remember seeing the logo quite a few times when I first started, when I was at Vape On and hanging out in the chat rooms with, you know, Jeremiah and Vince and Space Cadet. But you guys need to run over there, and above you will actually see his website and other information, so you guys should check out his shop. And you are the owner, correct?
I am.
Yay. So, since we're talking about vape meets and events, what is in store coming up?
Okay, well, basically, Saturday, August 2nd, we'll have our second vape meet. It'll pretty much be commemorating our 5-year anniversary. So we should have some deep discounts. We're trying to actually move our 10 milliliter stock out, so we're giving deep discounts on that. Introducing our new high VG line, so we're giving deep discounts on that as well. Also having a raffle for a few prizes, liquids, and grand prize being, let's see, a package. Hello, kitty.
I was gonna say, please ignore the cat. Steamy, I am getting you the link as well.
Alright, the grand prize contains all the following: a stainless silver Stingray clone, a Woot IOW rebuildable,
Yay.
6 feet of Canthol wire of their choice, pack of natural cotton, 2 AWIMR 18650 batteries, a Nightcore 2-part
Holy crap.
and 3 of the 15 milliliter bottles of premium dripping liquid of their choice. So,
Amazing. That's gonna be an awesome freaking time.
So food, snacks, soda, beer. We'll have a DJ there.
Oh my gosh!
Girls walking around barely dressed, selling
Woohoo!
tickets.
I could be there.
My favorite part.
Well, I do know that we do have one of our hosts here, Steamy. He actually is there in California. I know where, but I don't know how close it is to Tasty Vapers. Steamy, have you ever been there? Did you say yes or no? I did give him the link. He did ask for the link. So maybe he's listening to me. Anyways, so do you have an address? Do you want to make it? Tell the address.
The address is 1017 22nd Avenue. We're in Suite 110 in Oakland, California, 94606.
Now, no wonder that makes sense. Now, with your biker jacket in Oakland, duh. Well, so what else has been? What do you vape? What are you vaping on?
I have a Stingray clone, a Tobe clone, rocking it at 0.3 ohms, and I've got one of our new strawberry lemonade high VG liquids.
You know, that has become so popular.
The high VG?
No, well, that, but the strawberry lemonade.
Something about it. We were overlooked the lemonade for a long time and just used it to accent a lot of recipes. We never really considered it as a standalone flavor until we started adding to some of the other fruit flavors. Like, my God, this is really good.
Right, and I was surprised because, like I said, I don't know, somebody came up with it at the store, and I was like, I don't think so, because I can't do lemon. I just can't. It does something to my lips. I don't know if it dries it out or the acidic or whatever. Hey, Mud. And Mud Shark says hello to you as well, Jeff.
Hey, hey.
He just entered the room.
Oh,
Oatmeal cookie for the win, he says. So apparently, do you have an oatmeal cookie? He must know you.
Frosted oatmeal cookie, yeah, I have a bottle.
That sounds really good. Yay. So make sure do you guys have a discount code or anything like that that's on your website?
No, not at present.
Need to spank you for that one.
What's that?
Need to spank you for that one. So, okay, so what are usually your all-day vapes? Or do you mostly drip?
Lately, yeah, but primarily I've been doing like a smoked Woot with dual coil cardamometers and a Burmani liquid, which is a blend of cinnamon, rum, banana, but the cinnamon we use is an Indonesian cinnamon bark oil. So
okay, this sounds really complicated.
Nice, deep, woody ground cinnamon flavor. It's really, really unique.
Wow, sounds fancy schmancy to me.
It was. Still is.
I was gonna say was. It sounds like it still should be. Yeah. So, anybody have any questions for Jeff? By the way, Burmani is great.
Burmani. Yeah.
Burmani. Okay, done. So now it's like, okay, using all these French terminology words here. Does anybody have any questions? So, let's see. What time does the shop open up?
Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And no Sunday hours.
Those hours for Sunday as well. My bad.
Damn.
Go away.
Maybe that's where I need to be working. Those hours.
Cat's bothering the hell out of me too.
Yeah, it's like every time I start broadcasting, my cat has to decide he wants to speak up and talk. I don't understand why. The door is wide open for him to go out on the back porch, but when it comes to broadcasting, he has to listen. And hello, Malachi. Welcome to the show.
You are busy. I demand your attention.
I know. And it's like the worst timing, too. It's like, really, just shut up. Please go away. I know I love you, but later. So, yeah. Let's see. How many employees do you have?
I'm sorry?
How many employees do you have?
Right now, one's leaving, so we'll have 8 after that.
Good God. Sounds like it's a busy shop.
It is a busy shop, and we've got 2 people over in our wholesale department. We just got done getting
Oh, you guys do wholesale?
$110,000 worth of bottling equipment in there, so we can broaden our wholesale program overseas here. So
I understand that. Now, I have a more serious question, I guess. How are you feeling about this whole, because I talk to a lot of vape shops when they come in here, and what is your outlook on this whole, because I know that California has had issues with the ban and laws and whatnot. What is your outlook on something like this? Are you worried? Are you freaking out?
I am quite worried, and the reason is we're disorganized right now, and I hate to shed a bad light on former smokers, but we have to be some of the most complacent people there are.
Right. Hey, Becca.
Reason being, and we're used to being shuffled around. Initially, you could smoke everywhere, and
right.
then suddenly you could smoke on planes, and you couldn't smoke in restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And then you couldn't smoke in your office. You had to go to a designated room. Then they take you out of the room. You have to smoke outside. Then you couldn't smoke within 25 feet of the building. Now you can't smoke in parks, and now they've got it down to where you can't even smoke in your apartment buildings. And
really?
It's getting it's getting crazy out here. So they're pretty much, it's like they're trying to breed the smoker out rather than be compassionate and have a more compassionate approach. And the e-cig is the most damned easy approach to hold. It lets you do the freedom to whatever, if you want to wean yourself off or not. It empowers the smoke.
Right.
The whole outlook right now is we're disorganized. And there's so many complacent people, and I don't know, I don't really need to do anything.
Right.
Put it out. I mean, we've actually, out here in Northern California, Tasty Vapers really tried to spearhead a Northern California chapter of the trade organization SFHEA.
Right.
And we finally got our chapter. We just need to get organized. We need to get our lobbyists and get them in place. But right now, I mean, there's even people from Nicorette right now. They've funded a lobbyist. They've drafted a quick and dirty ordinance that they've been carrying around to cities out here in Northern California.
Oh boy.
And say, hey, look, this is a quick and dirty ordinance. It bans vaping, bans smoking. Here. All you do is sign it, put it in place. It's done deal. And they've had a great level of success of getting this passed in numerous cities. So now it's to the point that new vapor shops can't open, you can't vape or smoke in parks and stuff. They really did a number trying to boost their sales by making it hard to buy anything vaping related.
Right. So have you noticed a decline then with all the FDA crap that's going around? Have you noticed a decline in anything, or are you guys still kind of doing really good?
Sales have gotten slow. Now, I don't know if it's because of the ordinances that are popping up, or if it's the fact that the increase of vaping shops and e-liquid outfits popping all over the place has an impact on those other brands who have been tried and true and have been able to kind of sit pretty for a while. Now we've got to dole out lots of thousands of dollars on marketing costs trying to ride the wave again. So
right. Well, I think it was you that I was talking to earlier, or I'm pretty sure it was you, when we were discussing how our shop was actually the same way. I think when you guys had mentioned, oh my God, your cat looks a lot like mine.
Here, let me show you my pussy. All right,
actually, mine has a little bit more white in than yours. Yeah, right? Now cat hair. Yay. And is it really hot there? We just switched.
Yes, yeah.
Now, do you guys have a lot of humidity up there in California?
It's off and on. I mean, right in the Bay Area, it's usually kind of cool. It's just really comfortable. But a couple of days out of the year is just swampy. So we're getting the swampy right now.
Yeah, I understand that. That's the way it is down here. They said today was like 98 degrees, and what was it? What else did they say? It was like 98 degrees and really soupy. But the heat index is like 108. I'm like, God, I just cannot. I can't wait to move. I don't know where my gypsy ass is going next.
It's a good day to take a few showers. So.
Yeah, right. And about 3 other showers, just so you can cool down. Hey, Subbo, welcome. We have Jeff over here, who is from Tasty Vapor, for all those that are going in and out, in and out. Yes, Jen, you are going to die when you go to Tampa. So does anybody have any questions for Jeff while he is in the room and hanging out with us? Oh, what is your #1 most popular flavor?
The #1 most popular flavor is still Atomic Cinnacide. I mean, it's a really strong cinnamon. We were one of the first ones to turn out a cinnamon liquid.
Yeah.
Atomic Cinnacide. It's like Atomic Fireball.
Yeah.
It's a trademark name. We had one of our customers won a contest to name the liquid, so Atomic Cinnacide it is.
Cool. Well, hey, if it sells, it sells. Whatever works for everybody else. I'm just not I can't do any cinnamons either. I'm a snob when it comes to flavors. I'm more of the punch in the face flavors, but now since I'm dripping, it doesn't have to be so punch in the face flavor because you get all that flavor in a dripping.
Yeah. And we were one of those companies, I mean, when we started out, and we started out 5 years ago, all the liquids on the market were coming in from China, and they were simple things like chocolate, strawberry, cherry.
Right.
And the stuff coming in was just not enough where I would want to continue using the product. So
Right.
I had a wild hair at my butt, and I started reading ingredient labels.
Yeah.
You know, amazed at some of the crap they were putting in. I saw they started back referencing the additives with another website. And
it's like,
in about a month, I started making liquids, but I was actually, and I'd cooked professionally for like 6 years. Doing
nice.
So I was actually going on websites like the Food Network and all that, actual dessert recipes, and sitting down and finding a way to translate that into vapor products.
I agree. It's like
instead of chocolate and strawberry, we were churning out things like pear marzipan tort, chocolate amaretti cake, bananas Foster, all these crazy
right.
So, and that's what put us on the map.
And it is, and I think that either you need a background that helps. Is a background in either being a chef or a baker or a cook of some sort, or a bartender. Because you know what mingles, what goes together, what can be paired together, what sounds good.
Like what should be a flavor, what should be an accent.
Right.
What additive would build this into tasting more like a cake flavor versus a fruitful,
Right. And I think that helps. Yes, Atomic Cinnacide. Steamy was asking. I don't know if you were asking Steamy or not. Jen's too busy talking about her boobs and how hot they're going to be in Florida. And then you've got Steamy talking about Atomic Cinnacide. And I'm not too sure what exactly he was talking about. Oh, you were just saying it. Okay. I like hot boobs. I'm sure you do, Big Daddy. So, again, can you reiterate for those people that are just coming into the room, I mean, obviously it's above me and you can't see that, Jeff, but above me is the vape meet. It is going to be a meet and an anniversary at your shop, correct?
I don't see any information on the screen.
Well, you won't because you don't see me, but it is when we were not live up at the top for those who are viewing. Anyways, I was hooked on Cinnacide last summer. So Mud Shark, you know about Tasty Vapors. That's good to know. Okay, so again, reiterate the time for me, please, and the date and the location.
Of the vape meet?
Yes, dear.
Excuse me. No, it's going to be Saturday, August 2nd from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tasty Vapor is located at 1017 22nd Avenue in Suite 110, and we're in Oakland, California, 94606. We will have food, we will have soda, beer, snacks, raffles, DJ, good times, people showing off their
Juices.
mod. No cloud competitions, although we're
It always
You
turns
know.
out that way.
There you go.
Well, awesome. Watching Jen try not to bust out laughing is practice. I'm not doing anything, Jen. I'm just being me. She's cracking up laughing, apparently watching me. I don't know why. I guess I'm funny looking. So
I can't see you, so I can't say.
yeah, I know, because you can't see me. But anyways, I appreciate you coming, and I hope that this will help get some more people to your location, as well as on vapenetworking.com. Please check for all your vape meets and events in your areas.
Well, it would be nice to have people out there. So thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for coming in. I'm not in a topless hangout. That's later, Jen, after the show, remember? Okay.
You're going to be topless after the show?
Always. I'm actually naked. I'm not topless. I'm naked. Not yet, right, Jen? Not yet. Anyways, I will talk to you. See, he's getting all red. It's because we were testing earlier.
Me?
Yes, you. Well, it was a pleasure having you, dear, and I will talk to you soon. Maybe we can have you again for your next vape meet.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, and have fun, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you in Facebook.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And that was Jeff. As I switch on over, it is so nice to finally meet Jeff. Okay, Jen, you know, you're really giving away my shit here. Malachite knows that I'm freaking topless, but he's probably not listening to point this out. Where is this hangout you speak of? This hangout is actually where I give the people the link to come in. I love you too, Jen. So, how long did it take to get your hair done? Damn it, I'm already topless. You're always topless. Are you pantsless is the actual question. No, he usually isn't. And hey, Tara, I haven't seen you in a long while. Oh, you are listening. Okay, Malachi. Just making sure. You're wearing a vape band on your nipples? Is that it? I want that hangout. Well, maybe sometime we will. If I, you know, that's the hardest thing is the next day, tomorrow, I actually have to work. So it's not like I can hang out, or else I would open the hangout to people. And Joe on Mod Envy did mention this to me, and I think Rich did too, Tower of Vape. He said, y'all need to have a hangout after your show. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I really do. But the problem is I work the next day, and I have to rush there to the kitchen, grab something to eat, hurry up and eat that down. I usually watch Malachite's show after my show, or sometimes watch. And then I will go in, I will get naked, get all comfortable, come back here, and it's like, man, it's already like 11 o'clock by that time, and I'm ready to go to bed. I'm so tired. And then you got Cam over here that I've been hanging out with for the last few nights, and he keeps me up all the freaking time. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, as I drink my orange soda, I'm not one surprised. I'm surprised in Steamy that's not coming in. But you know, Steamy doesn't come in to the meetings anymore, so he never gets to see me naked. But man, was I naked the other night. What was it, last week or the week before? Marcy would have to be here. I think, Sean, you were in here. Boy, was I naked. Just leave the webcam on, right? Yes, it is orange soda. I thought you were somewhere where you saw me naked. I know Chuck was there, and I know Marcy was there. I know Paris was there. Check Facebook. Yeah, I'll check Facebook. I've got like 80 billion messages on. I should have never checked Facebook. Oh my god, you killed me. No question before I start, don't check the host name. Is it not you, Jen? I am Texas Tunes Lady Dave. And how will I hear the host if the computer is muted? You will only hear me in Hangout, not in the show. Sorry. Some people I didn't get to test, and some people I did get to. Oh, good God, you people! I'm ignoring the people. Malachite, you're being incorrigible. Oh, someone has me blocked. Hey, I don't have you blocked, not me. I love me, Jen. You know, it was the funniest thing today. Malachite and I were in Hangout before the show so that I could get all my screen regions ready and whatnot. And Amy was there. It was so good to finally see Amy in real person. It would have been better in, like, real person, like, in reality instead of through a fucking computer screen, but it was really awesome. Keep reading comments. Yeah. Me, Jen? Or somebody else? Oh, okay. Well, Jen, I'm always gonna have you, so. Because I like your style, girl. Plus, you follow me to every fucking vaping group that we have. I swear, one day you're gonna pop up in Western Australia, and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, Jennifer's in Western Australia now. But you know I love you. Her pink hair is sexy, isn't it? I think she did a good job on it, but and she's right too. It was holy fucking shit pink. It was awesome. See, Jen, you don't even realize you have stalkers! Kid, you're so funny. Okay, Tim, you're cracking me up and you need to stop. Okay, next person on. Oh, wait! Before we have the next person on. Oh, I'm really running late, so I guess I will have the next person on. Oh, Kit is up next. Let me get that link for you, Kit. Shit! And then I'll do a giveaway after Kit. Now if I can find Kit in my list of fucking people. Because I talk to a lot of people during the day. Every day. Oh, Malachite, I swear. That's a blurry picture, man. But thank you. That means you are paying attention to me. No, she is not. Look at her bush. Oh, did I say that? Okay, so he's muted, so hopefully Kit will come in. And there is Kit. Let me switch to Kit's channel. That's not Kit's channel. I'm going to have to move this up. No, it's not. How are you doing, stranger?
Wonderful.
It is so good to see you and have you back.
Yes, good to be back.
Tired? Why are you tired?
My 11-month-old is kicking my ass.
Wait till the 11-month-old turns to a 2-year-old. So, what is new and happening with you? How's the wife doing? What's going on?
Wife is good.
Hi!
She's in the background yelling as always.
That's fine.
We had to cancel our vape meet last month due to the venue had complaints of how cloudy we got it. I guess they didn't realize what a vape meet actually was.
Yeah. And you know, that happened in Chicago, so you know, that's part of life.
Yeah. So we got a new location out in Alton, Illinois. It's called Bowl Haven Lanes. We will be pretty much taking over the bar.
Oh, yeah. So you get just the bar area?
Yes. But it seats 100. We don't usually get more than 50 or 60 people at a time.
Okay, cool. So at least you have room, and then you have room to expand and whatnot.
Right, and we have room for the vendors that want to come in and
Cool.
whatnot.
So, yeah, thanks, Matt. Huh. Are you talking about Jen or me, Jen? Okay, as for the bait meat, besides where it's going to be, I'm going to grab the link like I always do and share it with everybody.
Absolutely.
If I can freaking find it and keep my eyes focused. I worked today, and I mean, it was a slow freaking day today. I mean, really slow.
Yeah, a lot of the vape shops around here are closed on Sundays. There's a few open, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, well, we only stay open because we don't want anybody going to the mall.
Right.
Because we all know how that goes.
Yes.
So, anyways, with your bait meat, how many vendors are you going to have this year? Or this month?
We're hoping to have at least 3.
Okay. And do you know
usually
them?
3D Vapor will come out.
Okay.
That's the one my best friend owns.
Mm-hmm.
Vape One from over in St. Louis, and what's the other one?
Oh, I put you on the spot.
Smart will probably come over too. I'm hoping.
Cool. So, do you guys since this is the new place, right? You were saying
Yes.
this. Have you gone in to check and see how to set things up, how to get the tables in the right locations?
I have not. One of my buddies was actually working on this location because his cousin knows the owner of the place.
Cool.
So he actually went in. I've seen pictures of it. You know, it's just basically a big square room with a bar on one side.
Okay.
So we can set up the vendors on one side and then have the table set up for everybody to sit at and teach each other how to build and whatnot.
So what do you guys usually do when somebody walks into the area? Since this is a new area, I don't know exactly where, but say somebody walks in, do you greet people, or do they just kind of get overwhelmed by the number of people that are there, or how?
Every person that I see that I don't personally know yet,
Mm-hmm.
I always, say hi, welcome to the meet, and ask them their name and introduce myself.
Okay, cool.
So, I try and make everybody feel as welcome as I can, because that's just who I am.
Right. How do you, now, have you ever, when you get new vapors into your area or into these vape meets, do you ever tell them, hey, come join the St. Louis Vapers, or do you tell them to go to a certain site or something like that so that they can, find out information, or say CASAR even, or the Vaping Militia, or do you ever go on those topics?
I do. I point them in the direction of the St. Louis Vapers group for sure, because it's a good place for them to ask newbie questions.
Right.
There's a lot of people in there that still vape on the 808s.
yeah, I'm sure there are. I mean,
but
wow.
there's all levels of vapors around our area, and everybody that I know is always more than willing to help.
Right.
We just had a situation the other day where a guy was struggling. He's got 3 kids, and he's broke, and a lady donated a $100 gift certificate for him to go into a local vape shop and pick up what he needed.
Right. That is really freaking cool, and that's the one thing that I have seen more in our community than I mean, in smoking, you sure in the hell didn't see stuff like this, but as ours in the community, it is amazing, and I might get emotional, I'm trying not to, is the giving that people do in this community. I mean, it's astonishing, because we want to help everybody succeed. It's just, I don't know, it boggles my mind if you literally sit there and think about it, how many people come together and will help another vapor, either with juice or with, even if it was a fucking 808. I mean, we're still helping each other get off those cigarettes because we know how it has been. Awesome, Mac.
There's one guy in our area. His name is Mike. He every time he buys an authentic mod, he ends up giving it away to somebody newer.
Holy crap!
And all he's, when he's done with it, he's like, "Here, this is for you." And all he asks is that they pay it forward, just like he did.
Right. And I think that is amazing. And I love when I don't know. There's a couple of people I've noticed recently in my life where they have juice and they just throw it away, and I'm like, and I freak out, and I'm like, wait a minute. You need to grab that shit. You need to save it. And if you find somebody that is 25 or 24 or 18, Nick, give it to them. Piff it to them. Right. Don't throw the shit away. Yep. I think it is absolutely crazy.
I've got a
hey, Iris.
I got a bunch of samples that I had that I'm going to be sending to somebody to send overseas to some of the guys in the military.
Now see, that rocks too. I think that is awesome. And even in care packages, if you know that they're vapors or whatever, that is a great care package. Sending them freaking juice or sending them a battery or a mod or something. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so
one of my good friends does that. I'm sure you guys have heard of John Williams.
Oh yeah, John D. He's amazing.
Yep. He's one of the local guys. He does that quite a bit through the vaping arts.
Yes.
He's a really good guy.
And then we have Vape of course, with Will Cohen, I think is his last name. I mean, there's just it's hard to reach out to everybody in every group. I know I'm in a shit ton of groups, but there's a lot of groups out there.
Yes, there are.
And it's amazing. And I have 137 likes that I'm supposed to do because everybody's telling me to go like this page, this page, this page. And it's like, really, I can't do this. I'm already in so many groups as is. But anyway, so while you're holding, what time is the meet?
The vape meet starts at 5 o'clock and goes till whenever we're done, which is usually between 10 and 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Everybody starts to go home.
Right.
So, and we just kind of hang out the whole night.
Now, since it's going to be at a bowling alley, do you guys plan on bowling as well?
We might. Who knows?
I think that would be so much fun. Bowling.
We may end up bowling too. I mean, if people are down for bowling, then we'll jump in and we'll start bowling.
I think that would be so awesome. You know what? Do like a raffle and then take that money and then go play bowling. Everybody buys their own shoes, of course, but take that raffle and pay for like the actual lanes, like 3 or 4 lanes, and then have like a group of 15 on this lane and 10 and 15 on this one. It'd take forever to get to your fucking thing, but hey, it'd be a lot of fun. Hey, so naked bowling. There you go, Mac.
There we go. Naked bowling. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, right.
Bowling alley now.
I think we'd end up I think they'd probably shut the place down on us. But it would be funny as shit. You could actually rent out the whole entire bowling place, and then when everybody gets in, lock the door, and then go, naked bowling!
That would be fun.
Yeah, it would. I don't know how everybody would feel about it, but it would be fun.
Right.
So, what else has been going on in your life? What are you vaping tonight?
Right now, I'm vaping a couple different things. I've got my V2.5 Tobe on my Bomber, which has anti-lag in it.
What the hell? What's anti-lag?
Anti-lag is made by a guy named Corey Vigil.
Okay.
Out in Colorado. He started a company called Boosted.
Okay.
He actually came out to 3D Vapor because they are like a distributor for him to around the Midwest and whatnot. But it's the anti-lag is blueberry and some other flavors mixed together that is freaking awesome. The Boosted tastes like strawberry Nesquik.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That is awesome.
Yeah. See, and I'm more of that chocolatey dessert bakery flavor, so except for the monkey balls. Well, the monkey balls is kind of that desserty, chocolatey thing. But butterscotch hammered will always be my favorite.
Butterscotch Vapor or Butterscotch Hammered is really good.
You have gotten to try it before?
Yes, and of course I do have my old trusty Kraken filled with fluid.
Sorry, I love you, Murdoch. I do. I love Murdoch with all my heart. But I'm sorry, I just.
I don't even taste the black licorice in it anymore.
Really?
No, I've been vaping this stuff since last March and have not missed a day since.
Wow, that is a dedicated fluid.
I vape it every day.
That's a dedicated fluid
Okay,
vapor.
sorry, Jen, it's anise.
I say anise. I say anise, and I will always say anise. But yes, it is anise.
He likes to play with his Kraken, and he'll sit there and he'll burn it, and he'll blow it in my face. It's gross.
Oh, yeah, it is. I feel you, wifey. I mean, that stuff is. Yeah. I probably end up. It's whose niece? Oh God, a niece. Ha ha ha. Stevie's trying to say a bad joke. Anyways, hey Tom. So
I don't know myself, but I have baby with me.
Okay, that's why I don't see you on cam.
Yep, we can't show the little one. He's being crabby and wants to be held constantly at the moment.
How old is he?
11 months.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep, he'll be 1 on the 22nd of next month.
August 22nd.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of that. What's his horoscope? Capricorn? No.
What's his what?
What's his
horoscope sign?
Leo.
Leo.
Leo. Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I'm July 30th, and it's July 22nd through August 23rd.
Right. Okay, I knew it was July 22nd because I'm Cancerian. So I was trying, I couldn't even think about it. Duh, Leo. I had an ex-husband that was in Leo. Yeah, that didn't work so well. Hey, Dewey. Oh, not happy.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper.
So, how many teeth does the little one have?
He's got 2. His
So
bottom 2 teeth.
Bottom 2. Oh, super cute. So, I bet he's wanting to gnaw on a lot of things.
He gets anything and everything he can in his mouth.
And he's fascinated with throwing stuff over things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we have a bunch of gates that block him off from areas.
Of course.
And he'll take something and he'll put it just over the edge of it.
Like, this is cool. Let's see it go down. Oops, okay.
Yep.
And then cry. Does he cry then when it gets over there and it's like, I want it back?
He goes and finds something else to play with and puts it over there too.
That's cute. Hey, Dewey. Dewey, we have Kit with us. He's from the St. Louis Vapers East Side. Obviously, you're in Canadian, so you wouldn't know, well, you would know where it is, but you wouldn't be able to show it with the meat. I'm so sorry. So, how are the meats doing? I mean, obviously, last month you had to cancel.
Yeah. In general, I mean, it's usually, we usually get between 50 and 60 people every month.
Right.
And it's been going on since last July.
Wow.
So we've been going about a year now.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a good time, especially with bowling involved. I'd be like over here talking to people, but then I'd be like, hey, come on, let's go over and move over to bowling because I think that would be a blast.
Get our build sessions done first and then go bowling.
And then blow clouds while bowling. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
I wonder, the holes in the bowling ball, are they actually like just drilled in there and there's no like, okay, that sounded so weird. Never mind.
Yes, they're drilled in there with no escape.
Okay, I was just wondering if you could actually blow in one hole and it come out the other 2 holes.
No. That would be cool, but no.
I don't know, the weird things I'm thinking of right now. Anyways, well, if you want to hang out with me and just bullshit some more, let's see. Did you say what you were vaping? Yeah, besides fluid.
Yes, fluid, anti-lag, boosted. And another one that I really like is the Ancient Fruit by Cheshire Imperium.
Never heard of them either.
He actually just moved from Arizona to New Mexico, or California to New Mexico, I think.
Oh, wow. You know, I thought New Mexico was actually in Mexico until last week.
Wow.
And then I knew that it was actually still in the United States. I am so geographically challenged, it's not even funny. It's bad.
That's funny.
Yeah, not so much. Not when I used to think Hawaii was over there near Florida. Or maybe I thought it was up near Alaska. It's one of those places where I thought it was the opposite of what it really was. It was really bad. Hey, Adam. Oh, bye, Adam. Anyways, yeah, I know where Canadian is. Canada is, do we?
Canadian? You know where Canadian is?
I know where Canadian is. It was kind of a joke last week. I think we were talking about Canada, or no, it was somewhere else we were talking and talk about Canada, and I was like, the Canadian, I don't know, it was fucking hilarious, whatever it was. What am I vaping? I'm actually vaping on something that one of the guys at work came up with. It's called Creamy Banana from Innovative Vapers. So.
That sounds
Anyways,
interesting.
now do you have, no, my cream is interesting. That's what's really interesting. And if Randy Fox was here, he would go on about it. Malachite's in here, and he goes on about the bunny farts, and he's been out, he hasn't ordered any, but I make this creme brulee. There was a lady that came into the shop, and she wanted a creme brulee. And I'm like, well, you know, I know what creme brulee is, and I went up and I looked online at what it was, and I put a dash of this, dash of this, and blah blah blah, and came up with it. And now apparently it's really freaking good. So but actually we took the creme brulee and we put banana with it, and now we got this creamy banana, and it's really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so I don't know, but we only carry 5 juices on our website. But speaking of questions, do you do raffles at your meets?
Usually we come up with something.
Okay.
We do cloud competitions, depending on the venue. The last one we did it, and they didn't like it too much.
Right.
Which is why we're no longer there.
So but do you ever have vendors that send stuff that you could give away? Like, hypothetically speaking, Innovative Vapers would send you, say, a couple 5-packs of all the flavors in, say, Zero Nick. Would you do auction? Would you do something like that in your raffles?
Yes.
Is what I'm getting at. Okay. I wasn't too sure how that works.
Typically, well, what actually when typically what 3D has done in the past is they come up, they throw out a deck of cards for everyone. They give everybody a card, and they do a free giveaway. They pull your card, you get whatever they've got up, and they typically have it so that everybody there wins something.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so.
But say you had not just them, but any vendor in general. Say 5 Clones decided they wanted to throw you blah, blah, blah. Say a bottle of juice, hypothetically, or 3 juices. Then you would go ahead and raffle something like that. Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. Then maybe I'm going to have to get a hold of you. Because I want to get our juices to every part of the United States.
Absolutely, it would be welcomed.
Awesome, that would be good.
We would definitely do a raffle giveaway for those.
Woohoo! Yeah, let's not go with that maraschino cherry. Oh, did you hear about this kit on my on my Facebook page at all recently? Okay, so I have a video. I have like 2 or 3 videos up, and I've got. Cam was there, but he did not participate. There's an Adam, a Nick, a Chris, Brian, Tiny. Tiny brought a friend. We've got Brittany, and then I. We're at the shop, and I mistakenly made a juice that is maraschino cherry. And Yeah, no, this was bad. Because I didn't realize that you're only supposed to use like a drop of maraschino cherry. So what I do is I used 1.25 milliliters in a 5 mil. That's 25%. And I put it into a 5 mil. So I don't know. I gave it to Adam and I said he wanted a cherry, so I gave it to him. And he tasted it, of course, and he's like, his tongue goes completely numb. And it was bad. It was bad because he's like holding down his tongue. He's like, yeah, and he couldn't talk or whatever. Well, then he vaped the shit, and oh my god. So needless to say, never do. Oh, I didn't know you participated. I was a stool. You were a stool? Okay, don't know what you mean by a stool. But anyways, needless to say, what we did then after that, because some people didn't mind it. Well, what ended up happening was that we decided to take, not fluid, Bleedin's Lotus. I took a drop of, I can't do it either. It's not horrible, but I cannot do any of his juices, but I did just get a sample of like 13 flavors, and I tried a number 2, and number 2 was really fucking good. And I would probably vape that one. But what I did was I took a drop of Bleedin's Lotus, and I took a drop of the cherry. And wow, I mean, everybody tried it. So what we're going to do now is everybody has to get the juices that's their suicide type juice. Mine's Bleedin' Lotus. We have the cherry from Adam. And Nick is getting ready to bring a bacon. Eventually, we're going to mix all these flavors together and vape them.
That's fun.
No, it's not going to be fun. I know.
I used to keep a spare bottle that I would just dump leftovers into.
So did I when I was DIYing.
I tried it, and it was horrible.
Oh, I bet it fucking was. Hey, bunny. Your face is gonna fall off. I think it's not me she's talking to. Anyways, we are out of time, but Kit, I hope you have a great vape meet, and then next month, when you have your vape meet, I would like to bring you back on as well to see what happened and how things went.
Absolutely.
It is always a pleasure to see you, and I don't know if the wife is still hearing me, but it was nice to see you again.
It was nice to see you too.
I'll talk to you guys next month, and I'll probably talk to you here or there. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Hugs. Anyways, well, okay. Now, while we are sitting here, and we've got 2 minutes. So what I'm getting ready to do is, hey, I'm not leaving. I still have like an hour. But okay. Oh yeah, you're leaving, Big Daddy. Duh. Thanks, Kit, for coming. I do appreciate it. Okay, now, you guys, what am I missing here? Your face is going to fall off. Oh, for the maraschino cherry? Yeah, or when we do the suicide juice? I know, Jennifer. This is going to be the most god-awful fucking thing in the world. Especially if it's going to have that bacon in there. I will probably puke my guts up. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear, Tim. Okay, that's quite cute there, Cam. Okay, so I am getting ready to print this out. And guess what? I fucked up. That is not the freaking password. That is not it, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I will put it back on me, and I will go and check what the coupon code is for Innovative Vapers. And then we will do a contest here in a minute. Yeah, like I said, when you're working all freaking day, I cannot keep up with so many different things, so forgive me. Ah, that's the coupon. Okay, well, give me 2 seconds and I will fix this. Do not click that. Okay, now it is fixed up there with the coupon code for 10% off from Innovative Vapers. So, I am getting ready to do a random for all you people in the room. And sorry, Canadians, you can't win. It is only to the U.S. people. But I still love you, Dewey. Well, let's see. I hope Irish Vapor is actually in the United States instead of in Ireland at this point. What I need you to do is put a 1 in the room. Arkansas. Sorry. Shit, I always do that. Okay, what I need you to do is go to the website at the top, and I will actually give you the link to our store. This is pretty simple, guys. I first need you to make an account on the website right there. I need you to make a website or make an account on the website. Then what I need you to do is I will give you a coupon code in your IM on VapeNet. So I will IM you right now, my dear. Hopefully you are not on an iPad or iPhone or something like that to where you can at least see the IM and you're not on vapenet.com. You have to be on vapers.tv/vapenet. Anyways, I IM'd you. Awesome. In your IM, in the IM tab, there is a code I gave you. Work on the account, use that coupon code. It is only good for our new juice, all of our juices. We have 5 juices. And that is the bad thing, is I do not know them all because I don't know why. I should know them. We have Bunny Farts, Creme Brulee, Fandango, Pucker Up, and Tiger's Blood. Those are our 5 flavors. Your coupon is good for one of those 5 flavors. So what you will do is you will go and put the item in your cart. So pick your NIC level and whatnot. It'll say like $7.99 because it's only 12 mil. Put that in your cart. Then go into your cart and apply the discount code that I gave you in IM. Once you do that, you will go ahead and continue to the end, and that will get sent off. Please do that before the end of the show. And congratulations. Okay, and Malachite loves the Bunny Farts. Randy from Fox Mods and Stands, he loves Creme Brulee. I don't know what Marcy's favorite is, if she has a flavor. My favorite is Creme Brulee, of course, because I love those creamy flavors. But if you read the description, it'll help you. We tried to come up with the best possible ones. Kim! Oh my god, my sister Kim. I'm surprised, Kimmy, that you have not blown away from the tornadoes up there. It is. Bunny Farts is funny, and that's why we named it Bunny Farts. Because, you know, how many people come into the shop, and what I do is I give them, you know, the battery, and I give them the Clearo, and I hide it, and I say, okay, you have to try this. And they're new to vaping, or they're new to the shop, and I said, okay, you have to try this, but you can't look at the name. So they'll vape on it, and they're like, that's good. Then they look at the name, and they laugh. And we had this happen recently with a lady, an older lady. She was like maybe 70, 75. And she vaped on it, and she just laughed and laughed. And it's the cutest laugh. You know how old people are. They're just really cute. And so, you know, now she goes to church, and everybody's like, that smells so good. What is that? The next thing you know, she was Bunny Farts. And it's just the funniest, cutest thing in the freaking world. So, anyways, we wanted to do it to bring a smile to people's face. And how can you not smile at Bunny Farts? I love you, Kimmy. So, anyways, congratulations, Irish. And now I will go ahead and grab my next guest, which you will obviously not see right now. I guess I put on the wrong screen. I know you like bunny farts, Tim. Yeah. Let that little bunny make a fart. I bet it doesn't smell as good as the bunny farts that we have. And it really sucks that your show was canceled. Ah! Hey! How you doing? Oh, shit. I'm trying to get things going. Dave, how you doing?
Good, Jen. How are you?
I'm doing just peachy fucking keen. So what's going on with the East Valley Vapers and you, Dave?
Oh, lots of good things are going.
Really?
Yeah. East Valley Vapers. Let's see, we started that about 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, we were meeting down with vaping in Phoenix for a while, and I live out in the far East Valley of Phoenix.
Right.
And I've been out here, and it was about an hour and a half drive down to vaping in Phoenix, and there were so many people coming in from the East Valley at that point. And I said, hey, if I started a meet out in the East Valley, would anybody be interested in doing that? And I had a lot of people interested right off the bat, and then we had 6 people show up to the first meet.
Uh-huh.
And now we probably average between 25, and I think we've had up to 70 people.
Holy Lord Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay, are you in our chat room in vapenet.com or in vapers.tv/vapenet?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then I will reiterate for you. Paula, obviously our lovely Paula from, yes, see, you already know the name, Paula.
I can see the chats. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Hi,
Paula
Paula.
said hi. That's good that you can see them. It's
Tish,
the coolest.
Tish is watching her granddaughter right now, so she's in the other room playing dress up.
Ooh, dress up. Ooh. By the way, I do. I love your shirt, too. She said
you.
that, and I was like, yeah, I like it, too. That is kind of nifty. So,
Now, like if I pick us up at West Coast VaporCon.
Oh, you went to the West Coast VaporCon. Awesome.
Grim Green, got to talk some shop with Grim Green for a while, so that was a lot of fun.
Nick is amazing. I love Nick. And it's always
He's
good to hear.
Nice guy.
Well, it's always good. Now, was Amber there?
I believe she was, but I think I just saw her in passing.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they bring Gypsy this time? Their little dog?
Oh, no, I didn't see him.
Oh, at Vape Bash, they brought Gypsy along. And I don't know if Gypsy is a he or a she. I think Gypsy is a she, so we'll go with she until Nick says, Jennifer. But Gypsy is the cutest thing, and I feel so sorry for Gypsy because poor little Gypsy gets dressed up in these little outfits, and I'm like, really doggy outfits, but it's funny as shit how Amber dresses the dog up.
Yeah, so cute.
12, no, and forgive me, I have a question in my IM. We just did a contest. And I needed to, and somebody is my person is questioning me on what flavors. Actually, it's any, instead of me typing, it's any of the 5 flavors that have an actual writing of what the flavors are. Bunny Farts, Creme Brulee, Fandango, Pucker Up, and Tiger's Blood. If you did not get that, I apologize. Ask again. Okay, so Grandma Duty, yay. And honorable duty it is. So tell me about your vape meet that's getting ready to happen over at East Valley Vapers.
Right. Well, we've been meeting at the same place called Krabby Don's right off the 60 in Mesa.
Yes.
Or actually in Gilbert. We've been meeting there for about 3 years, but we've been meeting outside. And
really?
During the summertime, the inside venue there was really not conducive for a vape meet very well. We like sitting outside, but the inside, you know, the booths were lined up in a row and the bars down one side, so it really made it difficult for people to get together.
Mingle.
And I heard you were talking to your friend, the guest you had on earlier. Was his name Kit?
The one previous to you?
Yeah.
That was Kit, yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny they were mentioning a bowling alley because we had actually, the last vape meet we had was at Brunswick XL Zone in Gilbert, and it was a bowling alley.
And how did that go?
It was fantastic.
Really?
We absolutely loved the venue. We had a huge turnout. We had a great big raffle. People really liked it. The problem was the manager didn't like it. The event coordinator for the place had actually told us that it was okay to do that.
Right.
And we got the go-ahead from them. But then once we showed up, they told us that we weren't allowed to come back. So we're meeting at a place called the House of Brews, which is really close to where that location was, maybe only about 2 miles. But, you know, one of the things that I got to thinking about that, you know, we've been looking around for a new location for a vape meet. And you call so many bars, and there's a lot of bars that are like, sure, you know, we love Vapers, we appreciate them. Other places we would call and they're like, no, you know, the other guests complain. So what I actually did, I created a website called vapersallowed.com.
Okay.
When you go there, I'm developing a map of Phoenix that actually shows the bars that allow vapers to go to. So it's a place where, you know, when people tell me, hey, you know, this place allows vapers or this place doesn't, I can post that on there.
Now, can you say that again? Vapers allowed?
Sure, it's Vapers Allowed, VAPER. Vapers Allowed. ALL.
I see it. It's under software?
What's that?
Is it under software?
No, you go to that, it's a website.
Okay, vapersallowed.com. Oh, I see. Well, I went on Facebook and it said software. And then it sends you, and then you click the link and it goes over to desertvapes.com.
Okay, well I did create
okay.
called Vapers Allowed as well.
Okay, so you're doing, that is so cool. So I will give you guys the link. I will post that. Let me copy that and get that to you guys. For those of you in the Arizona area, right?
Correct. Anybody that's in the Casa Grande, you know, even Flagstaff area, you know, we want to get.
That is really cool.
We want to support as many people that support vaping as possible. You know, I think it's maybe not just enough to support the people that vape, that allow us to vape in their restaurants, but maybe even not support the places that don't like vaping or kind of shun us out of there. Because I had that conversation with the manager after that event and said, you know, look, we've got 40, 50 really happy people in this bar. You know, we probably brought in a couple of $1,000s, and you know, everybody seemed to have a really good time, and there were really only 2 other people in this bar during that time on a Sunday. And they said, you know, we're sorry, but that's just the policy.
Right.
And I got kind of tired of that answer because, you know, from what I remember when I was younger, you know, bars, they embraced smokers. They loved smokers.
Right.
And now, you know, there's so many bars that are out there that, you know, even though there's people sitting around, it's socially okay to sit around and drink.
Right.
And get drunk, but somebody is vaping an electronic cigarette, and that offends people for some reason.
And it doesn't make sense because alcohol obviously inebriates you, or it lowers your inhibitions if you drink to a certain extent.
Absolutely.
But with vaping, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you...
I'm not an alcohol drinker at all. I don't drink, and I remember I told the guy at the time, I said, well, so would it be okay if I got a binge drinking group together and we came into your bar to binge drink?
Right.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He's like, sure, you're spending money there.
Problem.
See, I think that's just so wrong. And I don't know. That's
the thing that's really disappointing about the attitude that people have about vaping. You know, I mentioned this to my wife. I said, what would they do if they came out with an alcohol that didn't destroy your liver, that didn't inebriate you where you could still drive and have your senses, but you still had a good time or a sense like you were drinking.
Right.
Instead of the people coming out and saying, oh, this is the most amazing thing to come along in years, this is what we've been waiting for to help alcoholics and people with problems, they would jump all over it and say, oh, look, they're just trying to sell alcohol to the children. It's some kind of a gateway to, you know, why isn't the patch or the gum a gateway to smoking?
Right.
That's an acceptable way to get off of smoking. But because it looks like vapor and because they didn't think of it first, I think that just upset a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a possibility too.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
DesertVapes.com. What does DesertVapes.com have to do with you?
Well, I'm actually the owner of DesertVapes.com.
Which fucking rocks. And you know why? There's a reason for this. And I don't know. This is going to be a blast from the past for you, actually, I think. Remember, back in the day, many moons ago, maybe about a year and a half ago, I came to you and I started talking to you about your website. And I said maybe this needed to be done, or maybe you need to elaborate on this, or there. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think there was something there. I was looking at certain things on the website. And I wish I had known more of this, because I would be posting this DesertVapes.com, because I have followed Desert Vapes for the last 2 years of my vaping journey. Thank you, Big Daddy. I appreciate that. And I remember, and you were just the sweetest guy, and I even said to you, I don't mean to offend you, I don't want to piss you off or anything, I'm just trying to help you. Do you remember any of that? Fuck no.
Was this at a VIP meet?
No, this was me at my house back in Houston, and it was back when I was checking the website out, and I don't know actually why I was checking out the website, but because I'm into.
I do remember that. I think, yeah.
But I was into graphic designs, and I was into trying to just help people when they started their websites and whatnot. I don't remember, but this was like almost a year and a half ago. And this is the fucking coolest thing, because I actually get you on cam and I get to talk to you. So this rocks. And now I get to put 2 and 2 together. So anyways, yes, go visit DesertVapes.com.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, we were the second electronic cigarette store to open in Phoenix.
Wow.
There was, I have to give the #1 to Chad at E6 Supply. But Chad, where he's located, Phoenix is about, it takes a good hour and 45 minutes to drive from one side of the city to the other. And there's 5 million people here, so.
Wow.
I'm on the very far southeast side. He was on the very, northeast side. But, we opened up Desert Vapes, and when I opened it up, this was years ago. This was before anybody around here. Wow. I mean, I was the only guy that I knew anywhere in the East Valley that even had anything that looked like an ego. And
wow.
I remember just thinking to myself, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, when I quit smoking after 22 years, like this, and the thing that struck me the most about it was how when you're trying to quit and you get around friends that smoke, that's the part that really would get me. When I had my e-cig, I felt right at home with, continuing to do the e-cig. And so I saw the value in vaping, years ago. And I remember asking my wife if I could, have $600 to buy something so that I could start a little hobby business on the side.
Right.
And she let me do that. And then I remember I still had my job, and I continued at it for about 2 years. For the first 2 years, we took all the money and just poured it right back into expanding out our inventory.
Wow.
Now we've got, I think, about over 2,700 products. And a really exciting thing that's happening is starting Monday, we are starting deliveries in Phoenix, and we have 2 electric vehicles that we
No
purchased.
way.
Yeah, we have two. We bought two Nissan Leafs. They're 100% electric. And we're going to be doing deliveries all through the East Valley in Phoenix.
That is so cool. So now, okay, how is that going to work? Are people going to pay through the website and then you deliver it to them?
Well, one of the things I did was DesertVapes.com has software on the backside that maintains all the inventory for the shipments that we send around the world for the internet site.
Okay.
And I didn't want to mix up the internet site with a local site. I wanted people to be able to buy things locally, but I always personally felt like B&Ms bring too much overhead, because most of the products that you sell in electronic cigarettes are generally, in my store, they're generally around $3 or $4. So to have to mark something up, to $10 that I only paid $2,
right,
never really sat well with me. And I always have been a big fan of Amazon because they're one of the biggest companies in the world, and people, when people know what it is that they want, they just want to pay the lowest price.
Exactly.
And that's really kind of been my thing, and I never really thought to myself, I never fooled myself in thinking that my customers don't go to the Chinese sites and look at the Chinese sites.
Sorry.
Because,
go ahead. I'm listening.
That's okay. That, I know that a lot of people go to the Chinese sites and look, and they know how much things cost for, when they buy them from overseas. I wanted to be able to have products that were the same price as what you could get from overseas, but something I had available that people could order the same day.
Right. Well, it sounds like this is obviously another part of your journey, but I think it is totally awesome that you're branching out like something like this, because not many people do stuff like this. And to be able to, like, even for the people that are disabled and they can't get out, but they're vaping, of course, and trying to make a better life for them in that aspect, it is nice.
People like convenience. Amazon realized that, fast prime shipping, where people get things in 2 days.
Right.
That sells more things when you can get it quickly.
Hell yeah, that's why I get Prime.
We've always had the free pickup in Gilbert and in Santan Valley, but to be able to deliver it directly to people is going to be, that's going to be really big, I think.
Now, my question is and this is a question, I guess it's a question for me as a manager to ask maybe, a friend, when you have somebody that calls in and places an order, say, hey, I want blah, blah, blah juice, I want Ego Twist, and I want an Aspire tank, hypothetically. Now, do you ring up that order and then they will come and pick it up later, or how?
It's really simple. What I did was I created a secondary website called Desert Vapes Local. So instead of, there's the DesertVapes.com, and then there's also the Desert Vapes Local. It's Gilbert.DesertVapes.com.
Okay.
And it's actually a link on my website, Desert Vapes. If you look on the left-hand side, there's a link there that says Home Delivery. When you click on that, what it does is it takes you to the Desert Vapes Local site, and from there, those are all the products that we have available for immediate delivery. And everything in there, you can shop in there.
Wow,
just
cool.
Like you shop it on DesertVapes.com. And then when you go to checkout, and it's not available yet because it's going to start on Monday, but there'll be an option in there to pick a $3 home delivery, and that's for orders over $20. But you'll be able to pick a $3 home delivery, and then you can call.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, the electric cars get it's less than 1 penny a mile. It's about 9/10 of a penny per mile to drive it. And that was one of the reasons I got them, is because I wanted to be able to do a lot of driving and keep the cost down.
Well, the electric car is going to be great for that. That's for sure. Save money.
I'm a big fan of the environment, and not only have we got the electric cars, but on Tuesday, our location here We're converting over to 100% solar electric on Tuesday. They're going to turn our system on, so.
Oh wow, this is
Our
so
electric
cool.
car will be charged off of solar.
Well, that is going to be awesome. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, and I'm sure Paula will fill me in on what's going on and how that's going.
Hi, Paula. You have to let me know some places down in Casa Grande that it's okay to vape, and I'll be sure to get those on the map.
Definitely. And if you have anything coming up, I'm sure obviously East Valley has a lot of vape meets, so I will be bringing you on to see how this next vape, how the vape meet goes this coming weekend, next month, and oh my god, it is so cool that I actually got to, I mean, it's even cooler for me right now because I know that you're Desert Vapes as well, so I don't know. I'm blessed to have you on the show, and thank you for coming tonight.
Well, thank you very much, Jen. I had a great time, and please hit me up on Facebook. I'd love to come back on and talk with you anytime.
I sure will, Dave. You just have a great night, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you. You bet.
Take care, hon.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That is so awesome. I can't believe it, and that is so crazy, okay? Why are you gimping, see? This is so freaking awesome to have Dave on the show. And like you guys said, or like I was saying earlier, is many moons ago in my vaping journey, I had talked to Dave because I said, well, this is misspelled wrong. Actually, that's what it was, this is misspelled wrong, or this is this, or this is this, And I was just being me because I like to design websites, but I also want to help those vendors look the most professional that they possibly can. And I don't know why, but I had Desert Vapes, and I think it was because of my goddess sister Jennifer, AZ Vapes, as you guys all know. So it was really fucking cool to be able to talk to Dave now that I know who he really, the man behind Desert Vapes. I think it's really fucking awesome. So Dave, if you are listening, it was awesome to have you on. And Jen, just remember all the questions you have to know. Oh, knee surgery. Thank you for what you said, and I'm sorry you had knee surgery. I hope it wasn't like where they sucked the juice out of your knee and all that shit, because that's just the most gross thing I've ever heard. But it is always good to see you, Seabiscuit, and I'm glad to see you finally. It's been a while since I've seen you. And Celtic, it is always good to see you. I haven't gotten to see any of your morning shows this week except for Monday, I think. And it seems like Monday was like 4 weeks ago. So much is going on. And I'm sorry about your knee. I really am. I hope everybody is doing great. You guys, snap to it. We're on the half hour. We have a half hour left. I don't know if Watch is going to be around, so I will check in on that. But Marcy is busy messaging me. Now, okay, and I'm going to check in on Watch and see if Watch is going to be coming and doing his show tonight. He is logged in, so we will see. As Marcy goes back to messaging me again. She must be gusty. Love you too. No bareback riding for me or two. Yeah, bareback riding. On what? A motorcycle or a horse? Obviously, Seabiscuit means a horse. I've never seen the movie. Anyways, we will do another random. And if you have won within the last 30 days, then you're SOL. Yes, you are shit out of luck. You cannot win the contest. So I will do a random once this shows up. And I can actually spell right. Now remember, you have to make an account for Innovative Vapers. And the most popular flavors right now are creme brulee and bunny farts. But Fandango, if you like really fruity vapes, Fandango is the way to go. Bunny farts is really popular. And it is open to mods minus, sorry, Susan. Well, you're not even in here. But Susan, sorry, you cannot play because you won recently. But this is open to mods so that you all can try the juice. Jen! Sorry. And I'm getting a drink while. Hey! Yeah, Jen. Oh, you want bunny farts? No, you need to look at Malachite's little bunnies and then just picture a cute little fart. Okay, Jen, do you remember what you need to do, my love? Or do I need to explain this, Jennifer? Oh my god, bunny farts, it matches your fucking hair. The pink bunnies. I do not have Malachite on Facebook. I will get you Malachite later, Jen. But in the process, do you need to get me to explain this, what you need to do, Jennifer? I will go ahead and give you the coupon code. Jen, pay attention. I have an account. You do? Oh my god, I didn't pay attention. Okay, I'm getting ready to message you. Hold on. Give me a second. I will message you. Make sure you choose from the ones that are handwritten. And make sure you do it before the end of the show. You have exactly 29 minutes. I don't know, Kit. She probably does. Me? Red? It's not really red. You know what the actual color is, Seabiscuit? Tobacco. But it's like this tobacco color. Not you, Jen. Me, Jen. Jen. Too many Jens around here. And you know, the funny thing is we both spell each other's name the same way. So much confusion. Two N's. I'm Jen with two N's, and so is Jen Farrell. But that's why we call Jen with too many N's Jen Coupon Jen, because Jen with too many N's is my Jen. Or Jen with two N's is that Jen with two N's. I love you. No. Hey, fuck. Thanks, Kit. Love you too. Biatch. Oh, Jen, Texas. Ohio, Jen, Texas. Is that it, Sean? And New York, Jen, Florida. That is great, Sean. I like that. No, fuck Michigan. No, let's not even go to Michigan. I have this customer that's simply fucking amazing. Well, all my customers are amazing, but this customer is from Michigan. No, actually, he's from Ohio, but he votes for the Michigan football team. What is he thinking? GA, Jen, Texas. I'm not in Georgia. I'm in Texas, and I'm from Ohio. That's why Sean said Ohio, Jen, Texas. Anyways, okay, guys, welcome to those who are coming in, and goodbye, and fuck you to all those that are leaving. You know, I really miss my misfits. So anyways, go visit Innovative Vapers for 10% off on all your flavors. And see, so that means you can get your juice really cheap over at the shop. And we lowered our prices by $2. So now our 12 mils are $7.99 and our 30 mils are $15.99. Then you get the 10% coupon. You can have your bunny farts or your tiger's blood or your creme brulee or fandango or pucker up. Try them. They're great shit. Okay, and also please tell the viewers to use Vape TV, VAPE. Okay, we'll do that after my contest. Ha! And this, we'll do Desert Vapes here in a minute. He actually sent that. But for right now, go to Innovative Vapers and try either any of those 5 flavors. They're yummy. you'll miss out on Jen's cream. Next, I will be bringing in our last guest, who is going to be from, obviously, the Denton County, which is here in Texas. But I will grab the link and I will go get him, and then I will discuss, while I'm discussing this, I will grab him. Give me 2 seconds, guys. John Young will be coming in 1 second. I just need to grab this for you guys. If you go to desertvapes.com, I'm sorry, if you had a vape meet coming up and you let me know over on vapenetworking.com, I would do so. If on this one that I have in here for Vape TV for 25% off, if you use that discount code without the quotes over at desertvapes.com, and I will post that link again for those of you. They have a coupon for 25% off, which is obviously better than what I do. But my shit is pretty good. But go up there. Damn. Dave! As much as I love you, you're outbidding my coupons. Actually, my creme brulee is, but that's my juice. I came up with creme brulee, and it apparently is really good. So we're going to do a special for it. But Malachite really likes the bunny farts, and I know Randy likes it. Yes, Jen. Okay, what you do is put it in your cart, then click on go into your cart, look at view shopping cart. Once you go in there, that's where your discount coupon code goes, Jen. Yeah, we'll pass on that whole maraschino cherry, you know? Okay, so I'm going to bring John Young in. Hopefully he will be with us in a second. And there he is. Yo! How are you? Are you going to say hey? How are you? How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
What size, babe? Jen, it's a 12 mil size. You were vape? Okay, sorry. Everybody likes my cream. Anyways, how you doing, John? And introduce yourself, please.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi, guys. I'm John from Denton County Vapers Club. I'm the founder. I'm also the guy that you see at Underground Vapes. We're a shop in at the border of Oklahoma and Texas. We're the largest shop in Texas at 6,000 square feet.
Good grief.
Yep. It's big.
That is big. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was asking the boss today. I said, "How big is this shop?" Because I was trying to figure out what 750 square feet it was. And he's like, "Well, it's about half of this shop." And I'm thinking, "Wow." So we have about 1,400 square feet. And then you picture what you just said at 6,000. That's insane.
Yes, it is. It's huge.
Yes, it is. That's what she said.
Oh.
Yeah, so anyways, tell me about your meet. Tell everybody in the group what's going on at the Denton County Vapers and Underground Vapes. Okay,
Sure,
that was weird.
We just had something pop up.
Okay, that was weird. Kit, get out of here! Dork.
What we got coming up Saturday is the DCVC Vape Meet. We like to have these every few months instead of like just clobber people like every couple months. But this summer we're going to be doing like every month. This Saturday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. at Gold Mine Barbecue in Denton, Texas, we're going to have our fourth Vape Meet, and we're going to do a little different this time. Beforehand, we started off. There was like maybe 100 people to show up, and we have like about 8 vendors. Well, it's grown exponentially since then, and the place loves us to come by. And the problem that we run into is a size issue.
Really?
Now,
That's what she said.
So, the problem that we had, we decided that we wanted to cut down the amount of tables that we had. That way we have more, because every single meet that we had after the first one, it just kept growing and growing and growing.
Right.
Yeah. Let me just get through it first before you actually go and do it. But we're doing like a lottery system right now. We have about 8 different vendors that we're going to be doing like a lottery for.
Yeah.
And we're going to be selecting 3, while the 4th one's going to be decided by the people in the group. And Denton County Vapers Club has about 925 members just in one county.
Holy crap!
And we have about 50 vendors just in that area. So we're like one of the largest ones like in the whole state of Texas, as well as I like to say North America.
Well, I'm sitting here looking, and there's 53 new members, and I don't know if that goes per week, per day, per how long it is, but I know we're up to 930 members. I just know that that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I just in the beginning we just kind of want to keep it towards like the members just for that area, but we kind of like branched out just a little bit for like surrounding counties and whatnot. But still, I think personally the DFW area is like one of the largest hotspots in all of
It is.
You can't beat what they have over in like California or anywhere else, like Chicago, like Windy City, or even the East Coast. But we have a lot of awesome vendors just like in the state of Texas. Like we have Suicide Bunny, we have Craving Vapor, Smoking Crow, which is a distributor of ours. They just
oh really?
They're doing distribution now, like full on. We do a juice manufacturing of our lines that gets distributed out as well too. They opened up that second location that, as you know, you talked about in
Addison, right?
Yeah, about a few weeks ago. But we just keep pumping and pumping.
Dave is a really awesome guy. He was actually on recently with Jason from Jason's Juice Joint, and
who
did he have on? I can't even remember who else was on. What the hell? But anyways, it was good.
Jennifer was on too?
Jennifer was on, and we couldn't get her, and I think that's why I can't remember, because I couldn't get Jennifer. God, I love Jennifer. She is the sweetest. She is so sweet. I just couldn't get her on the show because her mic wasn't working.
We gotta fix that then.
Yeah, we do. We need to. So anyways, for your vape meet, what do you guys plan on doing at the Denton County Vapers? Where is it going to be located?
Okay, it's going to be at Golden Mine Barbecue off from the square in Denton County. So it's like right smack dab in the middle of Denton County. It's not really that hard to find though, but in case you want to come, just go to our website, which redirects to our Facebook. It's DentonCountyVapersClub.com. And it starts at 7 p.m. We have tomorrow we're going to be choosing the 4 vendors, but it'll probably go on until like 10, 11 o'clock. We'll have some giveaways from all the gracious local vendors.
Right.
Even though they won't be having a table, everyone loves to give, and that's the whole thing about our group is, compared to other groups where they would actually go and keep mods for themselves, we give everything that's donated to us to all the members.
Right.
Because that's what's important. That's what makes a group thrive. Because
exactly.
It's not all about us. It's about everyone else. And we'll be doing some giveaways as well as our cloud competition. I like to say, and I don't have like any science to back this up though, but we were like one of the first to actually start doing cloud competitions like last year, and then people started going from that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing like a little bit of a mix. It's not gonna be all about Vegas Cloud and whatnot. We like to mix it up, like and if we have to do it like on Ego batteries and like Stardust thermizers.
Well, that's
baby clouds.
Awesome. So, how did your cloud contest start? I mean, were they starting with the mechanical mods, or did it start with like cloud contest where it was like pro tanks or spot? Well, Spire wasn't around then, I don't think. But
Well,
EVODs.
How it happened was we had a shitload of stuff to give away. You know, thanks to you because of the vape calendar of the vape meets. We had not only local vendors, but we had like companies such as Mount Baker Vapor. We had Allison Vapeland. We had Halo. We had lots of stuff to give away, and we had such a small amount of time to give stuff away. So I'm like, okay, hey, we're gonna make something fun for people instead of the normal vape meet where you just come up and sit at a table and just watch people. And
Right.
So we won like a little bit of cloud participation, and I said, hey, okay, we're gonna give this away, you know, and we're gonna do like clown contest, and we didn't announce this. We didn't announce this beforehand.
Oh, okay.
How we were gonna do it, so we had a mixture of drippers and ginnies, and
oh wow.
Basically what it was is we didn't decide. We had everyone decide.
Right.
Just put the hand over each person, and I think the person that won was actually on an RSST.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
An RSST blowing
we
clouds.
gave away like about 120 mils of mother's milk for that.
Wow, that would be yummy. And back then, did they have the fog juice where it was a different PG-VG ratio? Or was it just kind of like 60-40, 50-50, 80-20?
Well, we weren't. No, they were using their own juices, so
Okay.
we didn't.
It wasn't so far advanced like it is now.
Yeah, this is when Wacky Vapes just recently started like their own line, and they started giving us some stuff, but we didn't use that for the cloud competition. Now you start to see all these ones popping up about you know, they have all these rules on builds and whatnot, and they have certain competition juice that you have to use.
Right.
Back then we just didn't give a fuck. So.
Right. Back then, who fucking cares? Just do whatever. So, where did I? Oh God, don't kill me. Where, to reiterate, for those that came into the room, where is this place? Where are you having the vape again?
Okay, it's going to be at, I don't have the exact location.
Okay, then I will actually...
I do know where it's at. It's where we had the last 3 times. It's Gold Mine Barbecue off the square in Denton.
And I will say it is 222 West Hickory Street in Denton, Texas, 76201. And
you're on top of it.
Hell yeah. And visit vapenetworking.com and just look at the August 2nd if you are in the Texas area so that you can have all the detailed information. So, what else has been happening? What are you vaping on tonight? Are you vaping on anything? I haven't seen you vape, really.
I am vaping on my own personal blend. It's called Honey Pear. And,
Honey Pear.
We make all our juice in-house at
really?
the shop.
Nice.
We have our own lab and whatnot. We're gearing up for a large distribution of all our juices, as well as, you know, our in-house. And sometimes we do custom, sometimes we don't. We like to keep it simple. That way someone can order. But right now, it's a mixture of honeydew, melon, and pear. It's my favorite. I've been on it for the past 9 months, and I just can't get away from it. But
as long as you like it and it's keeping you off of cigarettes. How long have you been vaping for?
I've been vaping for about 16 months now. I started off on
good God. Y'all sound like you just had a child.
And Stardust Clear Miser. And I started getting like the close as possible like tobacco taste, which, you know, that I did away with that like about a week after, and I started like doing like cinnamon roll and finding out all these different flavors that were available because my taste buds are back. All factory senses, they just suddenly came back, and here I am, you know, going to Walmart, getting a big old box of clementine oranges and just tearing right through it. So, yeah, it's just that I started trying different things. I started loving things, and I found my all-day vape.
And that is the pear honey?
Yeah, the honey pear. Yeah, it's a big seller that we have at our shop. We're about to push it out to Smoke and Crow. And,
cool.
And I just want to let you know, this next month, we're going to be doing a giveaway of a green convict in store.
Yes, I saw that. Beautiful.
Yeah, the convicts are awesome, and I've built both the copper and the regular aluminum ones. But we're going to be doing like a little poker hand where you spend over $30, you get a card, and we have these special made cards I just ordered that have our special logo on the back.
Oh, cool!
And the card on the other side. So at the end of the month, we'll have whoever has the best 5-card hand, to turn in on a certain day will win, a green convict. So even if our regular customers come on in, they have a chance to get like a $240 mod. So.
Wow.
And then in the month after that, since we're right on the Red River line between Texas and Oklahoma, there's a lot of cloud competition people between these two states. A lot of Oklahoma people come on down to Pantheon and whatnot, and other shops. And we have a Red River Rumble, which it's to be determined on the prizes and the dates, but that's going to happen sometime in September.
Wow, well, I'm sure I will get that information so that I can get that into the calendar. I know that there were a couple meets that I had seen recently for September, and I think it was September 14th, but I do need to get those in, but keep me in so that I know. If not through vapenetworking.com, you can always contact me into a message, and I will get that in. Every morning I get those meats in as much as I possibly can. So
and that's apple juice, by the way, what I'm drinking. So.
Yes, and I keep I was yelling at you earlier. As long as it's apple juice, it's like tonight I am drinking Sunkissed. It is so yummy orange. Anyways, let's see. Who are some of your vendors that show up?
Well, we have a list of the ones we're planning on doing 4 total, but we may have 3 outside. The ones that we have in the mix that we're possibly going to have this weekend that's already kind of signed up for the lottery is Smoke and Crow, of course, Social Elizabeth out of Carrollton, Pantheon, Denton Vape Shop, North Texas Vape Shop, Bombay Vapor, Vapor City, Wicked Vapor, and Underground Vapes may go in as well too. So.
Underground, oh, of course. Gotta throw in your own place. Always gotta get that pimped out.
Well, I don't want to go and throw our hat just in because I took a back seat. We have some great guys that are working for DCVC.
Right.
Kevin, who I started with, we started this together. Joel, Bean, and John. John's in chat right now. He's Jayhawks. But I kind of took a backseat whenever I started partnering up with Knight Davis from Nightmare. He's also the owner of Underground Vapes. We've kind of like grown the store together, and I kind of passed off the Vapers Club to people that I trusted. And now that I can kind of take a break from the store, I'm actually going to be coming out to this vape meet. I still have a so,
and that's really cool because I remember back in the yonder days of this whole show, I had talked to you and you hadn't been able to join, and then I talked to Joel and then he couldn't join. At the time he couldn't join, and then recently he had gotten busy, so then it was back to you, and it's like I'm playing tennis with both of you, but I appreciate and finally awesome to have the Denton County Vapers, because I always like being able to get my home state out there, no matter who you guys are. I like to have my Texas family out there because
Texas boys.
Any of the Texas groups, and I mean there are a lot of us groups, but I have them.
It's like a land grab, like about a year ago. I mean, because they have like a generalized like area, like there's one in Dallas, and that pretty much just covers like all Dallas. Well, they never wanted to actually come meet up like in the Denton area, and we had a lot of vapors up in the Denton area.
Right.
And so we said, hey, screw it, we're gonna make our own.
Right.
And it's kind of blossomed from there.
And it has, and I mean it's amazing.
Yeah, we're like one of the first like counties to actually do this and have like a huge following.
Yeah, see, and I hear down in Lake Jackson, we tried to do a vape meet. Bria, who is in charge of the Houston meets, she has 2 meets down here for the Houston meets, and she's recently taken off. But she had one for us in here in the Lake Jackson area, and it's just, it seems like most of the people that showed up were the customers from just that shop. So like, you know, you had our shop, Innovative Vapers, and then you just had our customers, and then you had Amen, and then you had their customers. And it just seemed like everybody didn't really want to mingle and have fun. I mean, I did because I'm a social fucking butterfly. But it just, I don't know. Because it was the first meet, I don't know. And it just kind of didn't blossom after that.
Well, we're going kind of global now because sometimes I have some extra time on the weekend, so I do stagehand work for the largest casino in the world, WinStar. And so we get like a lot of concert acts that come in. So what I do is, you see our logo that we have, the DCVC.
Right.
We actually have a lot of stickers made up, and so I tag a lot of their flight cases. So, and I take pictures through Instagram and I post it. And whatnot.
Which is totally awesome. I love pictures.
Yeah, it makes you kind of do a double take, like ACDC. No.
No, DCVC. And I think it's really cool. I've always liked that logo that you guys had when I got you guys into the movie for VapeNetworking.com.
Yes.
So anyways, we have about 5 minutes and Watch will be coming on the show. So I am going to say goodnight to you, and I am so glad that you showed up, and I'm so glad that you had a nap beforehand. But as always,
it's Sunday night. I should be watching like True Blood here in a second. So.
Okay, so you go and get ready for True Blood, and I appreciate you spending time with us on the show tonight, and I hope you guys have a fucking killer barbecue.
All right, thank you. We'll talk to you later.
Take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon. Bye, John. Okay, with that, we have, like I said, 5 minutes, and Watch will be joining us. So, how is the new juice? What new juice? You know, Seabiscuit, I haven't had a good barbecue. Oh, okay. Good to know that, Big Daddy. Seabiscuit, yeah. You know, we have a guy, a customer that comes into the shop, and he is in a band. And apparently, okay, for those of you that don't know, down here in Texas, we actually have something called a mosquito festival. It's the 25th and 26th, which I have no idea what the date is, which is the 27th. So it was yesterday and the day before that there was a mosquito festival. And apparently no mosquitoes showed up. They all showed up at the shop this morning and this afternoon and this evening. Anyways, point is, there is a barbecue showing up here sometime soon. I have to look at the schedule, but I'd really like to fucking go because I bet Texas has the best barbecue ever. And Marcy and Watch, love ya. It is good to see you guys now that I can actually say something. So Watch, we have about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And it was great to have everybody on the show tonight. I will go through real fast to say hi. Biker Granny, Dewey, Got Steam, Skull's Money, Watch, get ready. Snow Bunny, me, Vaping Marcy, I love you, I miss you. We have Aussie, Becca, Big Daddy, Cam, Celtic, thank you for getting here. Desert Vapes, go visit their website. Remember, you can make sure, oh wait, I will do that. I will post the message again if I can get Dave. Okay, for Dave, before I get to Desert Vapes. There, go to Desert Vapes, and then you can go to me for 10% off at innovativevapers.com. And we have, after Desert Vapes, we have Gaff and Release. Jen, Jayhawks, Malachite, Mr. Lil, Mud, Paula, Rattlesnake, Biscuit, and Vaping Watch. Stick around for Vaping Watch. And it was good to see you guys. We have 1 minute. Watch, let me know when you are ready, and I will pass it on to you, my love. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great evening. Kit, it was great to have you. Dave, it was great to have you from Desert Vapes. And I am out of here. Watch, you have 5, 4, 3, 2,